Powerlifting, a sport of strength, determination, and pure, unquenchable will. Over the years, the sport of powerlifting has seen many countries leave their mark on the international stage. Powerhouses like the USA, France, and Sweden have continuously broke records and held numerous titles with few able to challenge them. Until now. From none other than Singapore, a small group of individuals are already making waves. Tireless and determined, these lions are ready to challenge the ruling giants. Join us as we uncover a rising force. Meet Chloe Tang, a student of ITE East studying in chemical technology who made the step up to the international stage in the best way possible by winning Singapore's first sub-junior world title. But before she was a record breaker, she was just like any girl with a passion for sports. So how did she become who she is today?
Hi, I'm Chloe. Back when I was younger, I did floorball and softball as my sports throughout primary and secondary school. However, due to national exams, I had to step down my softball CCA. I was lost, and sports was my only way of relieving my stress.
With this loss, Chloe was without a proper outlet to express herself. That was until she got into ITE, where she started lifting and found her way.
Gym was where I got to know other people, other gym friends, and they did tell me that I was very strong for my own body weight and I should try powerlifting competitions. I took their words, I signed up for my first ever competition, and the rest is history.
Through her time powerlifting, Chloe has had to face failure and doubt, but these experiences have strengthened her mind and has given her motivation to keep pushing.
Do your best, believe in yourself. Progress is never linear. This lesson taught me a lot and shaped me to who I am today.
With so much on her plate, many people wonder how Chloe copes with juggling school and lifting.
To be frank, I would say I prioritize my training over anything more because I'm just very, very passionate about this sport. Balancing both academic responsibilities as well as intense training can be very tough. However, when crucial exams are around the corner, I tend to focus on them. That definitely makes me excel well both as a student as well as an athlete.
Chloe's tenacity and grit have proven to be such a primary factor for her success as a lifter. After all, having to juggle multiple responsibilities is one of the many pitfalls of being an athlete of any caliber. And he is no exception. Meet Soo Sin, the powerlifting barista. Despite his unassuming demeanor, Miao is an elite powerlifter, bringing home a medal for Singapore in the U66 category back in 2023. Training intensely while also working a highly demanding job, Miao is forced to make constant compromises to stay in top condition.
One thing I've started to do is to take my working off days solely for training. This is very important for me if leading up to competitions because it can get much more intense and tiring. Could be better, but I'm still looking for that sweet spot. I think good thing is that I'm still enjoying both my training and my work. I enjoy latte art a lot. My favorite piece of art to do would be the unicorn.
Despite his packed lifestyle, Miao is still able to enjoy both sides of the double life he lives. Part of that is due to the support that the gym has given him.
Powerlifting itself, the community that we have built is more than just a healthy lifestyle, and it's also having friends of similar mindset that keep you in shape. Training sessions at the gym would have been the same without them because we help motivate each other through sessions, especially leading up to competitions, where I think is the most crucial, having all of us there together.
But even with the support from the gym, the path to becoming a world-class powerlifter is difficult without knowledge and guidance.
I would say the whole journey has been a very roller coaster ride, even up to now.
But one person who has played a pivotal role
and get me where I am here today
and had my back all along
is Wesley.
My name's Wesley. I'm a powerlifter, a powerlifting coach, and a member of Powerlifting Singapore's executive committee. I work a corporate 9 to 5 job in a bank, as well as I'm the head coach and founder of Breakthrough Performance.
Wesley is one of the pioneers of the Singapore powerlifting scene. He took a leap of faith into a sport that few looked into.
I had the opportunity to study in Melbourne, Australia, where I also was able to learn from Australia's best powerlifting coaches. There was quite a big gap in terms of knowledge as well as content. So I kind of took it upon myself during my university days to learn from the best over there and eventually bring it back here to Singapore.
And with this knowledge, Wesley built one of the most prominent powerlifting coaching organizations in Singapore today.
I started Breakthrough Performance in the middle of the COVID pandemic. And it was quite uncertain because back then we didn't have a lot of competitions. The direction of the sport was a bit unclear as well.
Despite the uncertainty in the air, Wesley wouldn't be alone, as he was fortunate enough to not be the only one making moves in the Singapore powerlifting scene.
My name is Clinton, owner of Elevate the Barbell Club, president of Powerlifting Singapore Federation. About 10 years ago when powerlifting just started, there weren't many places to house people who are very enthusiastic in lifting heavy weights. So because we don't have those places for us to express ourselves, a group of us just decided to bring in all these equipments and start a gym and open a gym.
With these resources at hand, athletes are able to find like-minded people and have the opportunity to access powerlifting in a way that wasn't possible before.
I would say this is actually my first powerlifting gym I've been to. That's where I debuted as a powerlifter.
What I think I like most about coming to Elevate is that everyone here is also like-minded.
Our culture here in Elevate is we motivate each other as much as possible.
I think I see a lot of people when they discover the sport of powerlifting kind of find their place in the world. They start to realize this is a sport, this is something they can be good at. And it gives them confidence over time as they start to progress in the gym as well as in competitions.
This support system and environment that has been created have provided our athletes the opportunity to push themselves and participate in various powerlifting competitions all over the world.
The one that I'll never forget is probably the 2023's Open Worlds.
We haven't had anyone on the world stage for this weight class since 2016.
I think there were about 16 competitors and I was in the bottom 8. Felt like I wasn't good enough in there. Lots of doubt crept in, trainings weren't really very motivating. Why am I training to not win? But I think with a lot of the motivation from my teammates, I think that thought process actually kind of changed throughout time. It became more of I'm there to hold up to the hopes of Team Singapore, I'm there to do my best. So I think as long as that happens, I should be good enough. The most mind-boggling thing was that after all the results tallied, where I from Group B wasn't expected to clinch any medals, I came in to get a bronze medal squad.
Huge milestone for not just for Miao, but for us in Singapore as well. We had Chloe represent us at the 57 kilo sub-junior division in Romania in September 2023 at the Junior World Championships.
There's a lot of memories. Definitely something I'll always held in my heart. 3-weight medal. That's really something I appreciate a lot.
She had to face off against the US as well as Canada for deadlift medal positions, as well as the world record in the deadlift.
And that's when Singapore crowned their first world champion, me.
Chloe Tang from Singapore, 173 kg on the bar. And she did it! 3 white lights!
Despite all this growth and all these achievements, keeping people in the sport is still a challenge due to the heavy financial burden the sport carries on its athletes.
It's a self-funded sport. That's the state that we're in right now.
Athletes will be more driven to work hard to step onto international platforms without the need to stress over the financial costs.
I actually require my family's support because I'm still currently a full-time student.
And when competitors compete and when they win, unless you do certain competitions, there is no prize money or anything of that sort. So it's an expense out of the wallet of a lot of these lifters. I think recognition and funding, when given to the lifters, will definitely give Powerlifting Singapore the opportunity to expand its roster, expand its team, expand its international presence, and at the very same time, give young people opportunities to develop in the sport.
Powerlifting in Singapore may not have the recognition it deserves today. However, it won't be like that forever. With or without proper funding, our dedicated athletes plan to prove themselves to be more than what they appear to be.
Powerlifting in Singapore is growing and is growing in a very, very tremendous speed.
We'll continue to work hard and continue to place Singapore on the map, whether the world likes it or not.
We have shown evidence and proof that Singaporeans can be world record holders.
The international powerlifting scene has taken note of Singapore, and we're here to stay.
There will be more and more new talents popping up, more and more strong people coming up, and these people all deserve a spot to go into international competition, representing the flag, representing Singapore, bringing back medals for the country.
For now, we do with what we have and what resources we can, and our lifters will continue to work hard as well. One day, when we grow at the right scale, at the right time, at the right pace, Singapore will be known as one of the best countries in powerlifting.
A few short years ago, that was just a dream. But day by day, stride by stride, it is becoming a reality for Singapore as we push towards greatness. Join us in supporting and celebrating these extraordinary athletes.